Good morning, students. I am Gupta, your SST class teacher. Okay, students. Uh, Yesterday we studied the drainage system of India. You know that the drainage system of India is very big, and this is the part 2 of your chapter video and chapter number 3, the drainage system of India. You know that in India has approximately 10,600 rivers. Okay, but some major rivers are only 14. The basins are so big in the big rivers like that: Ganga, Indus river system, Ganga river system, Brahmaputra river system, and southern plateau or southern peninsular river systems. First of all, we study the Himalayan river system or the North river system. Okay, in this Himalayan river system, we include the Indus river system, we include the Ganga river system, and we include the Brahmaputra river system. So that first of all we study the Indus river system. You know that Indus river system, the Indus river originates from the Tibet near the Mansarovar lake, and flowing to the west direction, and in Ladakh, the Union Territory, enter in the Ladakh region, and after that there are many tributaries of the Indus river like Joskar, Nubra, Siuk, Hunja are the major tributaries in Ladakh region, and after that it flowing the west direction from Baltistan and Gilgit. The Satluj, Vyas, Ravi, Chenab, Jhelum join together to enter the Indus near Mithankot in Pakistan. The Jhelum, Chenab, Ravi, Satluj, Vyas. These rivers are the major tributary of Indus river system, and they all river are meets in the Mithankot in Pakistan. Okay, students, Mithankot in Pakistan, and after that Indus river flows southward and drain into the Arabian Sea from the east of Karachi. Okay, students, and the total length of this river, Indus river, is 2,900 kilometers, and Indus river is the largest river or longest river. It includes in longest river in the world, but they are, you know that the longest river of the world is Nile river. Okay, which is 9,300 kilometers long. After that, Amazon river. Okay, this is the second largest. Okay, and this Indus river also includes the largest river of the world, because the length of the total of Indus is 2,900 kilometers. Okay, students, this is very important river for agricultural purpose in Pakistan, in India also. You know that. One important point for you to understand: Indus Water Treaty. Indus Water Treaty. Okay, what is the Indus Water Treaty? That the Indus Water Treaty created in the year of 1960 between two nations, India and Pakistan. There are many objectives of this treaty, like that India use only 20% water of the Indus River in this treaty this clause is mentioned, okay, that India use only 20% of total water of Indus and 80% water consumed by the Pakistan. This clause included in the Indus Water Treaty in 1960. Okay, students. So that Indus River is bounded by the Indus River Treaty. Okay, between the two nations, India and Pakistan. Okay, students. After that, this is important river. The Ganga river system. The Ganga river system. This is very important river because this is a holy river of India. Okay, holiest river of India. Holy river Ganga. In Hindu mythology, okay, in Hindu mythology, this is holy river. Okay, and there are many points, key points to know about that the Ganga. That is, first, the Ganga river originates from Gangotri glacier. Gangotri glacier. Okay, in the Uttarakhand state, in Gangotri glacier. Okay, and on the origin point where this river is origin, we call this river Bhagirathi. Bhagirathi, not Ganga. On the origin point. Okay, this is the important fact of the Ganga river, that the origin point where the Ganga origin, we call the Bhagirathi, not Ganga. Okay, after that, when this river meets Alaknanda in Devprayag, after that, when Bhagirathi and Alaknanda meets Devprayag, Bhagirathi, Alaknanda meeting Devprayag, then after that we call the Ganga river. After the meet of Bhagirathi and Alaknanda in Devprayag. Okay, student, this is the important point for the Ganga, that on the upper side of origin point, the Ganga river is not called the Ganga, but we call the Bhagirathi. Okay, so that Alaknanda meets in Devprayag. After that, we call this river Ganga. Okay. Alaknanda is a big river and Bhagirathi is a small river. Alaknanda is a big river, and after that, Ganga down up in the flowing in the Haridwar. And after that, it entered the northern plain of India. Okay, and the Bijnor districts of UP. Bijnor district of UP. Ganga first of all enters in UP in Bijnor district, and after that it's flowing the southern and eastward. Okay, and after that it flows southern and eastward, and there are many tributaries meet this river, like Ramganga meets near Kannauj, घाघरा, कोसी meets in Patna, okay, Gandak meets in Patna, Chambal, Son, Ken, Yamuna, Betwa. Yamuna is the biggest tributary of this river Ganga, and it meets in Prayagraj or Allahabad. Okay, students. Yamuna river meets in Ganga in Prayagraj or Allahabad. Okay, students. And after that, Ganga flowing in east direction and enters in the West Bengal. West Bengal. In the West Bengal state, near the Farakka, the Ganga divided into two parts. Near Farakka, Ganga divided into two parts. First part is called the main stream or the small stream. Okay, divided into two parts. Main stream going to the Bangladesh, and second stream go down to the West Bengal in Hooghly, and we know that Hooghly river. After dividation, the main stream of Ganga, the two branches are flowing. First main branch flowing eastward in Bangladesh, and the southern branch flowing the name of Hooghly near the Calcutta. Okay, near the Calcutta. After that, in Bangladesh, the Ganga river change, and after that, the Ganga river known as the Padma river. The Padma river in Bangladesh regions. Student, please consider all the points what I say. And after that, when it enters in Bangladesh, so that the Ganga river known as Padma river, and after that it meets the Brahmaputra river, and after that the joint branch called the Meghna. Okay, and after that Ganga make a huge delta which we call the Sundarban delta. So the Sundarban delta, why we call the Sundarban delta? Because in this delta we found the Sundari ones, the Sundari trees. So this delta called Sundarban. Okay, students. So that you and the total length of this Ganga river is 2,510 kilometers. Okay, and Sundarban, the Ganga river make a delta and meets in Bay of Bengal. I repeat again, students, that all the facts about Ganga. That first of all, Ganga, the origin of Ganga point, where in Gangotri Glacier in Uttarakhand, where it is called the Bhagirathi, and after the Bhagirathi, Bhagirathi meets in Devprayag with Alaknanda, and after that it called Ganga, and in the Haridwar. After that, this river going to the plain regions, and in the Bijnor district of UP, it enters in Bijnor district of UP, and after that it flowing southward and eastward direction, and in the Kannauj it meets the Ramganga river, and after that it flowing eastward in the Prayagraj it meets the river Yamuna, which is important river or longest river of the tributary of Ganga, and after that Ganga river meets Kosi river, Gandak, and okay, and after that it flowing eastward and enter in the West Bengal, and after that this main stream of Ganga divided into two parts. Near Farakka, the first main stream going to the Bangladesh with the name of Padma, and the other stream which is known as the Hooghly going to the southward. Okay, and in Padma in Bangladesh it meets the river Brahmaputra, and after that the joint river called the Meghna, and after that it meets into the sea, and before it makes a huge delta which we call the Sundarban delta. Okay students, so this is the main points about Ganga. Okay, you know that Sundarban is also a home of Royal Bengal tiger. Okay, so this is the two main important river system of India. First of all, the Indus river system, and second, the Ganga river system. Okay students, it's all about that, and in the next video we study the Brahmaputra river system. Okay students, that's all.